A pair of AL clubs. It's the Minnesota Twins against the Los Angeles Angels. All game long here on 2K Sports.
Fun to watch, you betcha, when Scott Kazmir's on the mound. Here's a look at Ron Gardenhire's lineup presented by... Leading off the game, Denard Span. Well, the Angels with a loss last night. Now an opportunity here in Game 2 to change momentum. Span makes good contact. Well, that's a good start. First batter. First hit. Here's how the Angels stack up on the diamond. Steve, keeping an eye on anyone?
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence with Torrey Hunter roaming in the outfield. There's not a ball that he can't get to, and if it's going over the wall, he'll climb the wall to make the play.
First pitch, a slider outside, 1-0. Kazmir sets and throws. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And Young's got himself a single. There's the throw. He is safe at third base ahead of that play. And here's Joe Mauer looking to bring that runner home. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. The second, there's one. Decides not to try for the double play, hangs onto it. So that's the RBI single. Put that run up on the board.
Well, a big RBI single right there. And I tell you, anytime you can put that first run on the board, the momentum.
Swung on, connects here. It's going to be fielded by Hunter. That's the second out of the inning. And Kubal's in the box.
Coming off a good ball game last night, picking up 2 hits in that one.
Hit in the dirt. As Turris dives up with it. Throw got him. That is one heck of a play. Nick Blackburn's going to be pitching. He'll be Minnesota's starter. Steve, as he faces these Angel hitters, what's a primary emphasis?
As a manager, when you send Nick Blackburn out to the mound, you know you're going to get a competitor. He's going to give you an effort out there. He's a guy that really goes at the hitters. His slider is his put-away pitch. To be most effective, though, he has to get strike one.
This one's grounded hard up the middle. And Ibar is retired. Let's take a look at the lineup the Angels have. It's brought to you by Pepsi. Thoughts on anybody stand out?
Well, Howie Kendrick, to me, is a guy that has finally figured it out how to play this game. He's been up and down in the big leagues the last few years, but I think he's ready to stay right now. He's a guy that can do a lot of things. He's got some pop in the bat, although he's never been a big home run guy yet. I think with consistent play, he can be. A 20-25 homer guy. He can steal a base, he can do a lot of things on the baseball field, and he can play some great defense too.
Swing and a liner to right center. And that gets down for the Angels. That'll be their first base hit. Now's a good time to take a quick look at Minnesota's defensive setup. So, Steve, any individual standout?
Joe Mauer behind the plate can really handle the pitch.
Oh, Kendrick stealing. A tag, and they got him. For Nick Blackburn, he had the stuff to win a lot of games. Ended up going only .500. He's got to turn some of those around now and become a 15-16 game winner, John.
Well, he does, and every young pitcher goes through some growing pains. Let's hope he learned from his 2009 inconsistencies so he can have a consistent 2010 for the Twins.
The pitch hit up the middle, and that is in there. Morales, base hit.
Looking back to last year, let's take a look at how Kendry Morales' numbers stacked up around the league. Second in slugging percentage, fifth best for RBIs, and the power numbers were there as he was ranked in the top 10 in home runs, and it's always nice to have a bat like that in your lineup.
Here's the pitch. Swings a little early that time, 0-1.
Well, the two-seamer has his timing way off. He swung and missed, swung way too early.
Here's the pitch towards center field, and that gets down. Dye's got himself a hit.
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Stephen, looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate and took advantage of it.
And Torrey Hunter up. This one's hit pretty well to right, but it's going to be out of play. Hit hard to second. Tolbert throws to first, side is retired. So no runs, 3 hits, couple of men left. Twins still protecting a lead. Here's J.J. Hardy leading it off. Foul ball! It's hit foul by Hardy. 0-1. Kazmir kicks and delivers. Hit in the air to left center. And it's caught by Hunter.
Well, let's take a look at the Angels and where they ended up last year rank-wise in the American League. First in batting average with runners in scoring position. They were also ranked #1 in hits, a lineup with depth that can make contact.
Ground ball to short, played by Ibar. Throw to first, gets him, and there are 2 down. Yeah, the Angels very tough on their home turf. 49-32 playing underneath that California sun.
Well, great starting pitching, and then I think the addition.
Swung on, that is hit. Kazmir throws to first in time. That's 3 down. Yeah. And Juan Rivera to bat. That one goes foul. The strike 2 pitch, and Blackburn gets him.
Well, right there was a lot of indecision right there on the hitter. He thought fastball, he saw a slider, but he saw it too late, and that's why he swung late.
Down on strikes there. Nice piece of pitching work.
But when you're getting guys out with 3 pitches, you know you're dominating.
That's a time when you know you are definitely in the zone, and he was on that at bat. It's got to be Napoli. Swung on, hit down the left field line, into the corner. Gone, a home run. And they're happy to tie that one up. Back to an even ball game with that solo shot.
When you give up runs, you want to go out and get runs. That's what the Angels did right there. Now let's see if Anaheim can't keep on the pressure and see if they can take the lead.
And a good throw gets him 2 down. And we've got Tstashe batting. Base is empty with 2 outs. Swings a little late that time, strike 1.
Well, that pitch right there, he just blew it right by the hitter, swung late.
Now a swing and a shot toward second. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. So they pick up a run on the home run and pull even. We are tied up here in L.A. Punto at the plate. Kazmir sets and throws. Circle change, cut out and missed. 0-1. Here it comes. This is in the air, straight away left. That's one away.
Well, Gary, he's pitching well right now. I mean, that's 7 straight that he's retired. He is really locked in.
It's going to be Span. And he scored more runs than anyone else in the division last year. Played by Ibar. So Span is sent down. Now a look at the teams who generated the most runs last year of State Farm. The Yankees, number 1. Second, the Angels. The Red Sox, third. The Twins, fourth. And at number 5 on the list, the Rays. Swing and a bouncer up the middle. Played by Ibar. Throws on to first. Side is retired. It's the kind of inning the defense likes. 3 up. On screen, a look at the guy in charge, Ron Gardenhire. His ball club tied up right now. Lots of baseball to go, though. Mauer setting up. Liner between first and second. And Kadaya makes the play.
Well, he hit this one on the screws, but luckily the first baseman had him positioned properly and had a big old glove over there to get him out.
And he starts Kendrick out. Swing, hot shot, and he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. That will bring up Kendry Morales.
Well, Kendry Morales had a breakout season in 2009. And I tell you what, you have a switch hitter, hits in the middle of your lineup. It's so valuable. It's his first year he ever had a chance to.
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. And it's going to be Young. This is a one-hopper off the wall. He throws, and not in time. He's safe. They apply the tag. He is out at third. And he scores, and they take the lead.
Well, this is what run producers do in situations. They find a way to pick up the run any way they can. He hits into the out, but gets the RBI.
And here's Jermaine. A smash between short and third, and he's there to retire the side. So they pick up. And if you're just joining in, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Crunk bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Joe Mauer leading it off. Had the best average in the league last year. Here's the 1-0 from Kazmir. Here's a swing and a drive, deep right field. It's back towards the wall, and he still puts it away. It's Kadire at the plate. Nobody on base, one away. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. That's 2 gone.
But Gary, he just continues to mow this lineup down. We're talking about 11 hitters in a row retired.
And Kubal's in the box. In the division last year, the RBI leader. Back behind second, and that'll do it as Kendrick puts it away. And so Torrey Hunter leading it off. Big things can happen anytime he steps in that batter's box. Here's the pitch. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. This one's going to be fielded by Span. And he gets over and grabs it with the leather.
Good first step movement by the right fielder. Good angle to run this one down and make a nice running catch.
Here's the pitch to Rivera. Up the middle.
What a great snag right there to get the out. Tremendous athletic play.
It's got to be Napoli. 2 outs, base is empty. First pitch, curveball, swung on and missed, 0-1.
The batter was obviously looking for something else. You see how way out in front he was on that swing.
Swung on, lined over the first baseman's head. And this one gets down. It'll head out towards the wall. He'll hold there at second base, crediting with a double.
You'll take getting on base anytime, any inning. It just doesn't matter. And here with this double, maybe it's a chance to get a 2-out rally started.
And the first pitch. That's going to do it. Kadaya's there. Quick half inning there. It's over. 5 pitches. We'll head to the 5th in Anaheim. Here's Jay. Jay Hardy leading it off. And they've decided to make a defensive change.
You know, they're losing a little bit in the defensive department with this change. It may be geared more toward offense. It's just odd to make this move right now.
Hit on the ground towards second. So Hardy is set down.
Well, he just makes every ground ball to the right side look routine. He scoops. Up another one and sends him back to the dugout.
Kazmir sets and throws. Nice reflexes there to keep that one under control. That one was in the dirt. Hit on the ground up the middle, and Ibar picks it up, and he throws to first in time, out number 2.
Routine ground ball to short. He makes it look routine, retires another.
Here's the first pitch. Ground ball towards second, played by Kendrick. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. And you're looking at Mike Tstashe. He has to be happy with the work on the mound, especially that last inning. Insurance run, so important. And he can't catch up with that one. 0-1.
Oh, he just swung late on that one. That's what you call getting gassed up.
Hit in the air to center field. And he makes the catch. One away. A look at the early schedule here for the Twins. They finish up this Los Angeles series on Thursday. Then they'll be off to take on the White Sox and that big bat of Carlos Quentin. That series bound to be competitive. That gets underway on Friday night. Then they have a home field advantage. They'll take on the Red Sox and the bat of Jacoby Ellsbury. Boy, there's some great competition in that set of games. And Howie Kendrick up. 2 outs and nobody on. Now the first pitch. A swing, a ball hit high, deep into right field. Gone, a home run. They'll take that 1-run homer. They need that. Now the lead is 2.
This is what the Angels need, Gary. They want hits to continue to add to this lead.
Swung on by Morales. That'll be strike 1. Steve, a big fly like that at this point in the ball game, you start thinking, you know something, we're going to win this ball game.
Well, backbreaker, boy, that kind of power shows the other team that, you know what, you always have a chance to catch up or extend your lead.
And it holds at 0-2. There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. And there's Kubel for the 3rd out. And so Nick Blackburn, he will head off. He's been hit 2 times out of the yard today. Up next. Hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. Time to be bundled up here if you're in the stands. A little hot chocolate wouldn't hurt either. The pitch. Ball. Catcher gets a hold of that one in the dirt. The 1-0 now. Hit on the ground over to shortstop. Played by Ibar. And his throw is in time. First out of the inning. And it's Denard Span. First pitch to Span. Takes a swipe on that pitch in the dirt. Not sure if he saw that. And with 2 strikes on him, Denard Span, he's going to have to shorten the swing. Swing and a foul straight back. Gets the bat on that one, and Rivera's there. 2 away. Now let's see how the top hitting teams measured up last season, courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, the Angels. The Yankees 2nd. The Twins 3rd. Red Sox 4th. And for the Orioles, they are 5th.
Well, I wouldn't want to be a pitcher in this game, Gary. I mean, if you're looking to get through a bunch of quick innings, it might not happen in this one. 2 of the better teams last season in the league in batting average. These guys have the ability to put the ball in play, and when they do, they usually get hits doing it. This is going to be a tough battle for these pitchers here today.
And a swing and a miss, strike 3 on Delman Young. And a good half inning there, gone in short order in this one. Lead off. Off hitter, Jermaine Dye. Fresh count on Dye. Here it comes. Swing and lined up the middle. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today. And that's going to bring Torrey Hunter to the plate.
Well, anytime you get your first hitter up in the inning, big things could happen. It opens up a lot of holes in the defense, and it makes it a lot easier to hit for the guys behind you.
Here's the first pitch to Hunter. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, I tell you what, for a two-seam fastball, he had some good movement and good pop on that one. Batter swung late.
Hit sharply towards the hole, and Hunter's got himself a base hit. Boy, they've opened the door. Can Anaheim go through it?
Well, that's 10 hits right now in this ball game for him, and you know you're going to have to wonder how much longer the manager's going to stick with this guy.
And it's Juan Rivera now, lined out in his last at bat. This one to Kubel as he drops back and puts it away.
Well, they're down already early in this game. They can't afford a big inning against them. That's a big first out. Now let's see what else he can do.
1 out with runners at first and second. And here's the first one. Now he swings, hits this one high in the air. Deep left center field. Home run, a 3-run shot. Gives his team a 5-run lead now with a big 3-run knock.
This is what the Angels need, Gary. They want hits to continue to add to this lead.
First pitch, here it comes. Good pitch as he's late on that one. 0-1. Steve, this has been an unbelievable offensive show, and contributing to it the long. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And yet another hit there, seeing the ball well.
Well, he's going to have to establish the inside part of the plate here because he's far too comfortable reaching out on that curveball on the outside part of the plate and hooking into the left field, so they better bust him in next time up.
We've got Branyan in the swing, and a ball hit high in the air, straight away left field. Out of here, a homer and a 2-run shot. Now with that 2-run homer, they extend that lead to 7.
The Anaheim Angels offense unstoppable right now. They keep piling on.
There's a swing and a liner. That one's put away. Now 2 down. And it's Howie Kendrick. Base is empty and 2 down. Rush with a pitch towards center field. And there's Young for out number 3. Not before they tally 5 times thanks to 2 home runs in the inning. The Angels dominating this ball game. And welcome to those of you just tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crook. It's swung on, hit by Mauer. Into the alleyway. He'll likely get extra bases on this. Pulls into second with that double, so he's in scoring position now with nobody out.
Well, this could be a start of a great inning for these guys. You like to swing on this, and good hustle also to get to second base.
Hot shot towards the hole. Branyan. And Kadaya retired. Here's Jason Kubel. Looks to bring that runner in. Lined out last time up. Xavier will be coming on to take over on the mound. He's coming on in relief for the Angels. On the ground to second. And that'll set down Kubel.
Well, he gets the man over to third base, but with 2 outs now, it doesn't help much, but at least 90 feet closer to scoring.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a shot to third. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. They pick up. And it's Kendry Morales to lead us off. Two. For 3 thus far.
You know, Gary, I think you're losing a little something here. I don't think this guy's nearly as solid defensively as the one he's replacing, so interesting move.
And Morales retired. 1 away. And here's Jermaine Dye. He singled in his last at bat. 1 out, nobody on. Fresh count on Dye. Here it comes. And that's by him. 0-1.
Well, you're running out of time in this one. You need to give your offense some chance to try to come back in this game. They've got a lot of room to make up. If they're standing out in the field, it's not going to help.
2 away. So a chance here for Torrey Hunter. 2 down. We'll try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. And there's Young for out number 3. And they aren't able to get anything going in this half inning. 3 up, 3 away. The Angels 8, Minnesota 1. Taking a look at the veteran manager now, Ron Gardenhire. And some good pitching last inning. He now hopes to get the necessary offense going, get him going in the right direction. First pitch fastball misses badly that time. 1-0.
Well, it's getting late right now. They're down a bunch, so they need a big.
He swings and nails a liner. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Well, that's the start this team needed. Get that first guy in the inning up, get him on base, and let's see if they can bring him around to score.
And Pridey's batting. Grounded out his last time through. Runner on first. Here's the first pitch. Smash towards the middle. He snares it. 1. Back to first. Not in time. 1-2. Won't get it.
Well, they get the lead runner at second, but they just couldn't turn 2. I know they wanted to.
Here it comes. It's fouled away. Here's the pitch. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. And they get him at first base. Good hustle by the pitcher to get over there.
Now, great work by the pitcher there. He's normally not called upon to play first base. He does a nice job completing the task and getting the out.
That one looked like he nearly keeled over trying to make that throw.
Well, any throw, the key part of it is footwork, and he had good footwork right there.
And that's a major league play right there. First pitch to Span. That swung on and grounded up the middle. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. They pick up no runs on 1 hit and leave a man at second. Now, Angels. And it's Juan Rivera at the plate.
Well, this is a good move right here. You're bringing in the better defensive player for the guy who could be a little suspect in the outfield. Defense helps you win games.
Rush with a pitch. This one's going to be fielded by Span. As he retreats back for it and gets the out.
Well, Gary, you know, he's settling into a groove right here. And that's 6 in a row that he's set down.
Base is empty with 1 away. And here's the first one. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. 1 bounce onto the wall. And he's in at second with the double. 1 out.
Well, they just can't figure out a way to get this guy out. That's now 4 hits for him in this game.
And Woods batting. Base hit his last time. Rush with a pitch. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1.
Well, his offense is the juggernaut today, and they've scored a bundle of runs. And obviously, they continue to put the pressure on. And let's see if they're up to the pressure because they've got to score some runs now.
Straight away left. And he gets that one down. His second hit. 2 for 4 today.
Well, that's hit number 15 in them for that one. And, boy, you get 15 hits in a game. The manager can just sit back and relax and watch his team work.
2 men on, 1 out. First pitch on the way. Swung on and ripped towards second. That one falls. Napoli will be driven home.
Well, this is a guy right here that was made to hit fastballs, and that's what he looks for, and that's what he got right there. Put a good swing on it. He knew what to do with it for that double.
Runners on second and third, 1 down. And the first pitch. Swung on and missed, 0-1. Nothing in 2 ABs against John Raj. Roush sends the 0-1 pitch. A swing line to left center. And there's the RBI. Ivar picking up the hit. It rolls all the way to the wall. And right behind him, the second run. And he'll stop at second base. That'll be a 2-run double.
Great hitting or poor pitching, I'm not sure which. He may be running out of gas, but that's now 4 straight hits against him. Not looking real good.
And he starts Kendrick out. Swings, lines this one back up the middle. And another hit. They're really gunning right now. Players with the most extra base hits from last year. Let's take a look, courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, Mark Teixeira. Second is Adam Lynn. Third spot, Kendry Morales. Fourth is Evan Longoria. And it's Robinson Cano, 5th best.
Well, the thing you need in the middle of your lineup is a feared hitter, a guy who can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but who can also get a bunch of extra base hits. He's the guy in this lineup that...
Line towards first. And Morneau brings that one in. And he can't get back. He is tagged out on the way back to the bag. A strike for 5 base hits in this. Catch a glimpse of Mike Scioscia. Great game his club has put together. Things have gone really well. There's a swing, line drive, center field, and Young's got himself a single.
Well, a nice piece of hitting right there. You get on base to start the inning with no outs, and you know, all it does is you want to just keep the line moving if you're the guys behind him.
It's Morales at the plate. Morales makes contact, fouled off. He delivers. Lined right at the second baseman. There's one. And they turn the double play. Here's a look, 4-6-3 on the double play.
Now, that's the way they teach you, whether you're at second base or shortstop. One fluid motion, get it out of the glove and get rid of it.
It's going to be Morneau. And doing the pitching, it'll be Rafael Rodriguez. He's been chosen to take over out there. Rodriguez with the delivery. And Ibar picks it up. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
Well, the Angels with...
And we take a look at our player who was clearly instrumental. And Steve, it seemed like they knew from the get-go they had it. This was going to be their day, and they were right.
You and I like the close games. Just
On this Wednesday night, we welcome you. 2K, our MLB broadcast. Here's a look at Ron Gardenhire's lineup. It'll be Denard Span leading us off. Well, the Twins with a loss last night. Still 2 games to go, though. 1-1 right now. Chance to split this 4-game set against the Angels. He sends this one in the air towards center. And Kendrick's there. That's 1 down. Here's how the Angels stack up on the diamond. Any scouting picks, Steve?
Gary, Macier Asturis is a guy who has terrific athletic ability, agility to throw from any position and to make any play. He's some kind of defender.
Morales. And he steps on first. That's the second out. And here's Joe Mauer.
They didn't have much offense last night, but he did at least drive in their only run that they scored.
That one's drilled to short. Throws to first, side is retired. Amazingly fast. Minnesota starters on the mound. Here's a look. Steve, as he faces these Angel hitters, what's a primary emphasis?
Well, one of the things you'll notice about Kevin Slowey is he throws a lot of strikes. He's not afraid of contact, and that's a great trait for a pitcher. Now, he doesn't have anything overpowering, but he trusts the defense behind him, and he understands the base on ball is his enemy.
Let's take a look at the lineup the Angels have. It's brought to you by Pepsi. So who are you looking at, John?
Well, the guy you need to keep an eye on in this game is Bobby Abreu. You talk about a guy that's going to see a lot of pitches. He loves to hit with 2 strikes. He's not afraid to hit with 2.
Back up the middle. And he's up with it. And there's 1. And 2. Double play.
Look, Gary, we talk a lot about how important defense is to a team's success. That's living proof right there.
And you keep this one in mind because it's an inning offensively that didn't happen. Rhodes at the plate. Slowey with the pitch. First pitch to him, a curveball. Swung on and missed 0-1. Now a swing and a shot toward second. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. No strikeouts, but you talk about confidence. 4 pitches, 3 batters gone. We're scoreless in L.A. And it's Justin Morneau at the plate. Hit on the ground over to shortstop. Played by Castillo. And Morneau set down. The season's still fresh. Here's what the Angels have coming up. They wrap up this series with Minnesota tomorrow. They take on the division rival Athletics. That's a 3-game series. Then it's a road trip to take on the Yankees and their great first baseman, Mark Teixeira. Great series there. And here's Michael Kadire.
Well, the 2009 Angels really able to manufacture runs against the American League Central last year and pretty much had their way with them.
Pitch from Weaver, too high for a ball. And against the American League Central for the Angels, the 10 above 500 mark. Hit in the air to center field. In there, and this is going to be trouble. Kadire's not stopping yet. And this rolls all the way to the wall. Kadire's trying for the plate. And he's in there. Amazing. What a defensive breakdown. That should have been a double at most. Incredible he scored.
Minnesota the lead, playing Twins baseball right now, putting pressure on the opposing pitcher. They want to keep it on now.
Here's a swing and a fly ball. It is foul. Oh and 1. Weaver kicks, deals. This one's grounded hard up the middle. And that'll set down Kubel. And it's Hardy batting. Base is empty and 2 down. Weaver sets, throws. Swing, hot shot. Weaver throws to first in time. That's 3 down. A strike here in the second, getting a run across. The Twins lead it 1-0. Big bats ready to make an appearance. And if you just joined our broadcast, great to have you on board. 2K Sports Major League Baseball. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. There's a swing and a smash. And it's going to be Young. And he grabs it in his tracks. It's Morales at the plate. Led the division last year in long balls. Smash towards the middle, and he's not able to get there. This one finds its way around, rolling all the way to the wall.
Looking back to last year, let's take a look at how Kendry Morales' numbers stacked up around the league. 5th best for RBIs, 6th in home runs, and his batting average among the elite in the game, ranked in the top 15. That ability to put the bat on the ball and get on base.
Liner towards the hole. That one threads the needle. That's a base hit. Boy, they've opened the door. Can Anaheim go through it? For much of the 09 season, Matsui, people kept talking about where's he going to play, when's he going to play, will he stay in the lineup? No matter what the Yankees tried to do, Swing sends this one on the line to right center. And they can't cut it off. It'll roll to the wall. Situations repeating themselves here. A chance to produce, and they are. Let's see what the RBI means for their win chances. Our Pepsi WPA graph. Hot shot towards the hole. Morneau gets to it. And he'll just keep it himself, tagged him for the out. He comes in to score, and they're going to get the lead. And we've got his tourist batting. 7th year coming up in the majors. Swings, lines this one back up the middle. And that's down. Anaheim should pick up a run. Fantastic chance here.
Well, the pitcher's got to be thinking to himself, what do I have to do to get an out? That's now 4 straight hits he's given up.
First pitch to him. Hit hard to second. Tolbert throw over to second base. A force to retire the side. So they pick up 4 hits in the inning and 2 runs across. L.A. Taking a look at the veteran manager now, Ron Gardenhire. Maybe a moment of recovery here for him, watching his team fall behind, now trying to figure out how to get some production. Played by Kendrick. In time for the out.
Let's check out last year's American League rankings and see where the Minnesota Twins fell in the standings. 3rd in batting average, 3rd most in hits, and this team really delivered in the clutch overall, ranked among the top 5 teams.
This one's grounded to second. Kendrick on to first, 2 away. And it's Denard Span. Flew out last time. First pitch to Span. That's a foul ball. Weaver sets, throws. Back up the middle. Weaver throws on to first. Side is retired. How about that? Maybe a bit of an ocean breeze coming in. Anaheim, about 15 miles from the Pacific. Makes for a beautiful baseball night. Line towards second. Catch is made.
This ball scorched right at the second baseman, but he showed quick reflexes to be able to make the play.
Rhodes at the plate.
Well, the Minnesota Twins continue to surprise us, and they did it again in 2009. They're a streaky team, but the one thing you know, they just never give up and seem to push themselves back into a division race.
And, of course, as far as the Twins were concerned, they were just unhappy it ended when it did. They made such a run to try and get there.
An unbelievable run. And think about the run they made without Justin Morneau in the middle of that lineup. When you go up against the New York Yankees in the postseason, you have to have...
There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left field. And Kubal's able to get to that one. 2 down. And Bobby Abreu to bat. One of the most walked players in the league a year ago. First pitch to Abreu. Swing and a rocket toward short. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. Only 5 pitches. And Delman Young in.
See if he can't continue what he did last night when he picked up a couple hits.
Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And that is in there. The tying run is on base. So that brings up Joe Mauer. Now the State Farm leaderboard, we take a look at who the league leaders in slugging percentage were last year.
Gary, some serious sluggers in this game here today. I tell you what, these guys aren't content with just stopping at first base.
Well hit towards the middle. He's up with it. The second, there's one. And the double play, they got a goal. That Keystone area can get a little rough, Steve. Nice turn on the double play.
Just the way they draw it up. Great pivot by the shortstop.
Now Morneau is ready. Swing and a hot shot. And that gets the tying run on board. That'll bring up Michael Kadire. And tomorrow afternoon, mark this one down, it'll be Alex Rodriguez. And the New York Yankees, they take their game to Boston to challenge the Red Sox at Fenway. Things will get going at 1:30 Eastern. Lines this one to the left side out of play. Weaver sets, throws. Swung on and ripped towards second. And that'll do it as Kendrick puts it away. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. Catch a glimpse of Mike Scioscia. Last inning, that pitching gave up nothing. That's what he wants to see. Now looking for the offense to try and expand the lead. And it's Kendry Morales to lead us off. One of the best RBI men in the American League a season ago. Slowey with the pitch. Line drive. And that one is in there. His second hit today.
Looking back to last year, let's take a look at how Kendry Morales' numbers stacked up around the league. Second slugging percentage, 5th best for RBIs, and the power numbers were there as he was ranked in the top 10 in home runs, and it's always nice to have a bat like that in your lineup.
That ball lifted high in the air, deep down the line and right. Gone! A 2-run homer. A little distance now, increasing their lead 1-3.
This is what the Angels need, Gary. They want hits to continue to add to this lead.
Fastball in there for a called strike. This is a really momentum feel home run. You get it at this point of the ball game. You add some juice to the whole lot. Hit up the middle. And that'll put him on another hit. So Howie Kendrick will come up now.
Well, that's 3 consecutive hits he's given up. He can't be out of gas yet. He just has to bear down and get somebody out. They don't want to go to the bullpen this early in the game.
Here's a swing and a liner to left center. Into the alleyway. He'll likely get extra bases on this. This one rolls through to the wall. And here's Wilson heading home. He's in there. Wow, tremendous hustle all the way from first. Anaheim, they're continuing. The bats are hot. No outs, runner ready to come home from third. And here's the first one. This one's grounded hard up the middle. Picked up by Hardy. And that'll sit down as Torres. And they score him.
Well, they're able to get the out at first base, but I'm not sure they shouldn't have tried to cut down the runner at the plate.
Going to be Castillo now.
The runs just keep on coming right now. Quality at bat after quality at bat. A lot of outs left. But you know what? It looks to me like they're getting ready to put this one away early.
Well, working on the 0-1 count now. Well, as the old redhead used to say, you get them in the catbird seat and you're on top, and that's where they are right now.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Which redhead was that?
That was Mr. Barber.
Ah, okay. I thought there was some other story we were talking about right there. Well, either way, it's nice to put it out of reach early. No question about it.
Fastball got him 2 down.
Well, they made that one look easy, huh? I mean, look at 3 pitches and a strikeout.
Evans at the plate. Here's the first pitch. Swings, makes contact. It's going to be fielded by Young. And yet another hit there, seeing the ball well. The Twins' schedule, let's have a look. They wrap up this Los Angeles series tomorrow. Then they'll be off to take on the White Sox and that big bat of Carlos Quentin. That series bound to be competitive. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then they'll have to contend with Adrian Beltre as they play host to the Red Sox. There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. And there's Kubel for the third out. So they add a 4 spot here to extend their lead even further. LA on top by 5. For those of you just coming on board, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And Kubel's in the box. In the division last year, the RBI leader, O'Sullivan, will come in and pitch. They've decided it was time to make a change here. Hit in the air. One away. And it's Hardy batting. Pitch on the way. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And he steps on first. That's the second out. Tolbert at the plate. Grounded out his last time through. First pitch. A shot up the middle. And the side's retired. Castillo catches and will head in. And it's Bobby Abreu now. Boy, did he draw a lot of walks last year in the AL. Swinging and a miss, and he falls behind on the count 0-1.
Love his patience at the plate. One of the best in the game at doing it. Work the pitcher. He seems to never chase the ball off the plate.
And he puts that one away. One down. It's Morales at the plate.
Well, Kendry Morales had his breakout season, and no one knew what to expect from the Angels of what they were going to get from Kendry Morales. But a telltale sign of what they thought he could do, they did not re-sign Mark Teixeira, who wanted to stay there because they wanted to give Kendry Morales that first base job.
2 away. And Hideki Matsui's up. He homered earlier in the ball game.
Well, complete game here for him. I mean, you talk about the RBIs, the homers. I mean, this guy's doing everything today.
Here's Matsui's first look. Now he swings, hits this one very high, deep, left center field. Gone, a home run. Well, I don't know what's going wrong for these guys, extending their lead to 6. Solo, big shot.
This is what the Angels need, Gary. They want hits to continue to add to this lead.
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. And there's Young for out number 3. So they pick up a run on the home run and add to their lead. The Angels dominating this ball. Punto at the plate. Here's the first pitch. A line drive towards the hole. And Tstashe gloves that one. And it's Denard Span. And Brian Fuentes is the pitcher. He's coming on in relief on the ground to short. Played by Castillo. And that is not in time. He's aboard at first. That'll bring Delman Young up.
Well, the pitcher did everything he could right here. He got the ground ball like he wanted. But you see this runner, man, once he left the box.
Grounder, Morales. He picks it up. That's 1. And 2. They got both of them that time. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. The Angels still out in front. Leadoff hitter Howie Kendrick.
Well, looking back to last night's game, a major contribution offensively and went deep. Nice job.
Lined foul towards third. Up the middle. And it gets through. Great swing today. Now 2 hits. And that's going to bring Tstashe to the plate.
Well, anytime you get your first hitter up in the inning, big things could happen. It opens up a lot of holes in the defense, and it makes it a lot easier to hit for the guys behind you.
The first pitch. And it gets down. That's hit number 2, making good contact.
Well, what an absolutely great job of hitting right there. That pitch down and in, bearing in on him, and he fought it off to get that big base hit.
A swing line to left center. And he gets that one down. His second hit. 2 for 4 today.
Well, now after giving up 3 straight hits, the manager has to start thinking about getting somebody up in the pen.
And the first pitch towards the middle. And that looks like an RBI and a single.
Great hitting or poor pitching, I'm not sure which. He may be running out of gas, but that's now 4 straight hits against him. Not looking real good.
Rhodes at the plate. Well, this may be one of those games where everybody comes to the plate and everybody gets on.
Now, Gary, they can't seem to do anything to shut down this offense. I mean, they're putting this game out of reach right now.
This is called piling on time. I have a feeling here. It's starting to look like this is going to become an insurmountable lead.
Now, Gary, you're saying that piling on. Isn't that a penalty? Shouldn't they get 15 yards for piling on right now? Because they are doing it with offense today.
Lines this one to the left side out of play. Here's the delivery. Fastball swung out and missed. Struck him out. One away.
Well, look at the tail on that ball right there. Look at the movement. 90 miles an hour. Nice pitch.
2 straight fastballs. He still couldn't catch up with it.
Well, a pitcher comes back with a fastball right after he threw one and gets the K. You know he's throwing gas out there.
An RBI situation for Bobby Abreu.
Bobby Abreu was a free agent after the end of the 2008 season. Put up great numbers.
Smashes that one towards the shortstop. And that one gets through. Abreu picks up the RBI. And Castillo also in. There's the throw. And he scores. Run number 3. He will clear the bases. What a shot. A 3 RBI triple. Poor Bobby Abreu fit right in with what the Angels like to do under their skipper. Tstashe likes guys to have at-bats where you take pitchers deep, get starters out early. Abreu's tailor-made for that kind of an offense.
Well, he's one of the best in baseball at doing exactly that. He doesn't mind hitting with 2 strikes. And anytime you have a guy who can hit for a high average and also have some power, you're going to have a guy who has the success that Bobby Abreu's had throughout his career.
A line drive towards short. Now it's 2 away, and that will not get that runner in from third. The chance for the runner at third is for Hideki Matsui. He's already homered twice in this one.
Gary, they're having a big offensive day. I think that's pretty obvious, but clearly one of the major components of this offense are his at-bats. I mean, 2 home runs. He's swinging the bat very well. Looks so comfortable at the plate.
Fastball swung out and missed. 0-1. 250 is averaged last season against the Twins. And that's down. Anaheim should pick up a run.
Well, he just continues to swing a hot bat in this one. Is that 4 hits for him now? Yes, it is.
And Matt Guerrero gets ready to throw. The Twins beam in to relieve, and he gets into the Angels lineup now. What about what he's thinking about?
Well, Matt Guerrero comes in the game as a workhorse. He can go multiple innings in multiple days. 79 games pitched in 2009, and how does he do it? Well, he has a fastball in the low to mid-90s. He has a good slider, but his best pitch is his breaking ball that he throws 2 different ways. It's a 12-6, but he can change speeds with it, go down or go up, and that makes it so difficult for the hitters to pick up.
And he starts Kendrick out. He swings and nails a liner. And Hardy grabs that one. And the side's retired. Boy, a manager loves to see this. They strike for an enormous inning. On screen, a look at the guy in charge, Ron Gardenhire. The thoughts of a manager, one can only speculate, but at this point, you got to believe he's got some words for that next practice. Fouled off that first pitch, 0-1 the count. That one's drilled to short. And so Mauer retired. And Justin Morneau.
And not only is Justin Morneau a great hitter, he's also a great defender. He's a guy that saves a lot of errors for the Minnesota Twins infielders at first base.
And Abreu's going to play it out number 2. It's Kadire at the plate. Wilson setting up. He sends this one in the air towards center. And Kadaya's got himself a single. And he is out at second. No strikeouts, but you talk about. And we've got his tourist batting. 2 for 3 thus far.
You know, they're losing a little bit in the defensive department with this change. It may be geared more toward offense. It's just odd to make this move right now.
Up the middle. And Hardy picks it up. And that'll sit down his tourist. Going to be Castillo now. Had a couple of hits, 4 trips to the plate. Here's the pitch. Line drive left of the bag and foul. Swings, lines this one back up the middle. That's 2 gone. Evans at the plate. Single homer run in his last at bat. And the first pitch. Sinker swung on, missed, 0-1. The pitch. And with that strike, Guerrero's now in front 0-2.
Well, anytime you recognize a slider, you got to be very patient with it. You can't be over anxious. You got to stay back, and then when you see it good enough, let it fly.
And that half inning finished with a strikeout. And Kubal's in the box. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to center field. And it falls in there for a base hit. And that's going to bring J.J. Hardy up.
Well, good piece of hitting right there. And anytime you get your first hitter of the inning on base, it could set up the potential for a big inning.
A runner on first, no outs. Hardy settles in. First pitch. This could be trouble back behind second. 1 away now. Tolbert at the plate. Lined out last time up. The pitch from Fuentes. This is in the air. Straight away left. 2 down. Punto at the plate. Lined out in his last at bat. And the first pitch. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. No runs at a base hit. They lead. Rhodes at the plate. He's going to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Well, it's always nice to have a defensive replacement coming off the bench and holding a lead or holding a deficit and giving yourself a chance to win. Now he needs to come up with a big play.
On to Morneau. 1 away. And it's Bobby Abreu at the plate. Came up with a bases-loaded triple in his last plate appearance.
Well, he's already produced 3 runs in this game. He's clearly swinging the hot bat. You know they're going to be very careful with him here.
First pitch to Abreu. To right center. And he puts that one away for number 2. It's Morales at the plate. Base is empty with 2 outs. He deals. Can't connect. It's 0-1.
Well, they need a shutout inning right here to get back in there and score some runs. At least looking like they got a chance to get through it without giving up some runs.
Morales makes contact. That'll be fouled away. Well hit towards the middle. And Hardy picks it up. Throws to first. Side is retired. And they go. As Mike Tstashe looks on. Great game his club has put together. Things have gone really well. First pitch to Span. Now a swing, pops him up left side of the infield. And Kendrick's there. That's 1 away.
Just having some difficulty right now trying to make up this ground. And obviously they've got a hill. Still to climb and running out of time right now. Only 2 outs remaining, so they've got to get something going and keep it going.
Oh! And Young lets it go outside for a ball.
Trying to get the ground ball out. You throw that two-seam fastball away from the hitter, trying to get him to reach and roll over it. He laid off of it here.
And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's one down here.
Well, he's coming off a 2-hit performance in his last outing, and even though they lost, it's a good sign that he's starting to swing it.
Swung on, grounded towards the hole. There's one. On to first, safe. Can't get the back end of that one. And it's Justin Morneau now. Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. It's going to be Kevin Jepson on the mound as they make the pitching swap. And that one is a fly ball. This could do it. That's the last out. This ball game is now over.
Well, they win a great one here today, Gary, and it's all.
And we come to that point of our broadcast. And Steve, it seemed like they knew from the get-go they had it. This was going to be their day, and they were right.